Kia ora! I'm Aldrahil and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4 Kiwi into Mordor. So it is the 26th of April 1936, this is our second episode. I apologise for the incredibly long downtime between the two episodes. An apology video is going up just before this one to explain it. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. So, now, where were we? It is Michael Joseph Savage time. So we're going into New Zealand Steel, and by going into New Zealand Steel, we're going to then go to Bureau of Industry, start getting extra factories, get some scientific and industrial research, and get that research slot. And then start trying to move down into Fascism, get that sweet, sweet Manpower Act, and then we can start planning invasions and being awesome. Until then, we're going to just try and maintain a good deal of infantry equipment, which we were, of course, down by. So it means we're going to spend quite a lot of time where we just wait. Obviously, our first invasion is to be going into Australia. So, what's the name of that bad boy? What's the name? I think we know. That's right. It's Rule Them All. So once we've gone into darkness and then gone to Rule Them All, it's pretty badass. Oh, baby. Oh, New Zealand Steel's done. Okay, so awesome. Been blessed with abundant stores of iron sand. It takes a special process to extract ore, but can serve as a cornerstone of our steel industry. Fantastic. So now we can start moving towards Bureau of Industry, or rather getting Bureau of Industry so we can get those 2 civilian factories. This is also going to mean that we have steel production for days. Nice. Thank goodness. That's going to help, means we can actually produce things. I think I just want to build 1 civilian factory. Basic machine tools, oh baby. Right, now let's start going towards concentrated industry. We're never going to be attacked by huge amounts of flyers and bombers. Dispersed industry is really only something you want to get if you are concerned about active strategic bombing campaigns. If you are, for example, between UK, France, or Germany in a multiplayer game and you're not very good in a single-player game, no offense, basically allows you to maintain some more factory strength when being bombarded like mad from strategic bombers, but the AI doesn't really use them properly, so it doesn't really help. It does, however, give you a slight bit of production efficiency, retention, and extra base. So that can be nice, but the factory output is just better. It's just frankly better. So I will almost always go concentrated industry, unless I am assuming I'm going to fail. But New Zealand will not fail. We are Mordor. I hope my camera's the right size. Looks a little small. And as you can see, I am wearing a delightful Christmas jumper because it is Christmas soon. Alright. We can modify our government. Not a super lot I really want to do. We could go to recruit limited conscription. To be honest, there's not really a point to do that yet. I mean, it would be nice to be able to start getting a few men here and there. I mean, an extra, how much does it give us? Is it an extra %? Oh man, that is so tiny. Like, we get an extra 10 grand. It'd be like 1 extra division. It's just not worth it. We could get towards fascism, which would be really nice. What else? Communism, democracy. So because they are lend-leasing, we are actually losing some autonomy points, which isn't super great. But when we want to be removed from autonomy, what we'll be doing is we will be going into Statue of Westminster. It'll give us 500, and then in the darkness will give us 1 a day. Yeah, that'll be good. And then it'll just be like a year or so until we're free. So, what can we do here? What can we do? I say we should really stop. To be honest, I'm not sure the lend-lease is a good idea, frankly. Like, they're giving me a few rifles and stuff. Like, that's not good. They give me about 400 rifles. To be honest, they're just gonna add time. Oh, I don't know. How much are they giving me? So they're giving me about 100 rifles at a time. So I mean, I guess it helps. It helps. Fine. So what do we want as our points? I mean, fascism isn't super important to get because once we get into the darkness, we get 1 fascism support anyway. Well, it's only a daily 0.01. So it's going to be quite expensive. So I guess maybe we should go towards fascist demagogue. Or we can start going military theorist, get land doctrine, or industrial concern. Industrial concern! Yes. Industrial research time reduction. Let's go. I'm really sad. I'm really sad I'm going to lose Michael Savage. Well, I'm also choking to death. Because I really want to keep him. Now, Australia's got to be the best thing to take, obviously. So when we get rule them all, we'll need to invade Australia. Somehow trying to maintain... we're going to need to maintain naval supremacy. We're going to be able to get naval supremacy by transfer of land division, because we're going to get 2 light cruisers. That should be enough to maintain that, but I think perhaps a good idea... Wait, that's going to take 2 years to build? Come on. There's like no factories. It might be a good idea to build a single one of these bad boys. It's actually only 1, so as long as we can maintain supremacy, we should be able to get it. Alright, construction bonus. Great, great, great. We can now go towards electrical engineering and reduce research time. It's a pretty standard start, really. It's very standard. Getting those 2 factories is going to be really nice. I really want the military factories too. I want the research slot first, though. That's what I want. So Bureau of Industry, then I'm going to go research slot. Then it's a question of, do I want to go sheep farms and industrial conscription to get the extra mill factories? Or do I want to then start going towards rule them? No, we can't really go to rule them all until we have some more troops, for God's sake. So Bureau of Industry, let's get the research. Woo! Look at that, 3 factories. Hooray! It helps slightly. Yeah, I think we are going to need to go towards the military factory. So let's we're up at sheep farms and then industrial conscription. And then the standard thing to move towards better factories is think big. Because think big gives you 2 civ and 2 military factories, an extra research slot potential. You also get the infantry weapons, land doctrine. That'd be good. I also kind of want the Bob Semple tank. Because, oh my god, the Bob Semple tank is stupid. If you guys aren't aware what the Bob Semple tank is, it's a beauty. It is a beauty. You see, it's for a certain value of tank. I mean, stat-wise, its breakthrough is, piss poor. God, its breakthrough is poor. And it's kind of slow, and it's got low pace. It's basically just a really shitty tank. But the whole purpose, the idea of it, is basically like a truck with like really thick armor like stuck to it, and a bunch of Bren guns stuck all around it. And it was like, yeah, we're New Zealand, we're helping, and it's like, it's gonna be great. It never actually fought in the war properly. Cool. It'd be cool to get the Bob Semple tank rolling over Japan. The focus is currently factories, though. That's what we really need. We just need more factories. More. Conquering Australia will be a very good first step. And then moving towards Japan, I suppose. But how the hell we're going to do that? That'll be very interesting. That will be interesting. So in the darkness, praises first Labour government with in the darkness. In the darkness. Of course, it does actually lower your factory output, which isn't very good. What's our first Labour government bonus? Doesn't seem to exist. Alright. Whatever. No first Labour government for you. Don't want any of that crap. Okay, electrical mechanical engineering done. To be honest, that's not really very helpful. Oh, we can start getting towards the very basics of artillery, but we don't have the factory power to do that yet. We don't really want grand battle plan because that's useless. Mass assault doctrine could be good because it does give you some lovely. You use division attrition, organization, recruitable pop. No. I don't want that because mobile warfare does actually give you that anyway. It gives you 5% in desperate defense. So the superior firepower is going to be way smarter. But that's not a concern for us right now. We really need some destroyers and some subs. So let's actually start getting some, at least something. God, we don't even have basic destroyers. There we go. That's something anyway. National foci, we're getting that delightful research slot. We're going to get the extra factories. And then Bob is your sample. We will continue to destroy. France actually owes this area. That's interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we now have infantry equipment, so I don't think we need to be borrowing any more from them. Let's get sheep farms. I don't think we need to borrow anything more from the British government. Cool. So we are now still free. The autonomy bonus should go down, right? Overall, Lord Lend-Leasing to subjects. Spanish Civil War. All right. Yeah, I'll totally help. Not. Oh, I just have a research slot. I'm not using it. Synthetic oil could be useful, but we can't really make use of it for a long time. Like a long time. We may as well start researching some of these bad boys. Yeah, like getting planes is going to be a good idea. We can now modify government, so let's now start going towards fascist demog. Yay, fascism. I really want these, so I'll save up for the month to be able to get those delightful things. Once we get industrial conscription, I want to start moving towards rebellion and individuality. Urgh. Daily political power cost. Oh, man. Huh. You need to do Rutana Alliance before you do Into the Darkness. I didn't realize that. That sucks. Oh, there's First Labour Government. That would have been smart to get pretty early. Yeah. Well, we kind of need it, so here we are. Once we get the industrial conscription, we can start doing things. Alright, we can now get the some delightful production efficiency cap. Yay. Just getting more and more research and more efficiency. Rapid sheep farms. Nice. And then industrial conscription. Well, that happened. Ethiopia's been annexed. That's to be expected. I keep zooming into Australia because I think I'm Australia. Nope, I'm the tiny guys over here. Damn it. So what we're doing is we're saving up research time because we don't want to suffer any ahead of time penalties. And as soon as it hits that level 1, 1st January, there we are. We can now go towards concentrated research output or factory or whatever. It's concentrated industry. That's how words work. Good stuff. Okay. We are now going to then start moving towards rebellion and individuality. Yeah, we need to kind of do this pretty soon, to be honest. Actually, no, we don't need to go Rutana Alliance first. No, that's okay. It's just that it requires the thing, the First Labour Government, but it also gives you First Labour Government. Okay, cool. Sorry. So I'll explain that. Let me explain my confusion. 1 second. So, the national foci for Rutana Alliance, which needs to be down towards the Manpower Act, requires First Labour Government national focus. But I thought that meant it required the national spirit, but it does not, so it's okay. So we're now going to move straight towards fascism and try and get some freedom. Because you really don't want to get caught up in any wars. We're building loads and loads of infantry equipment. We're just stacking tons of it up. That's the plan. Come on, baby. Sorry, Savage. Nobody likes you. Nobody. God, we're doing this all in one factory. Okay, so now we're going to go towards First Labour Government. Then we're going to get Statue of Westminster. Then we're going to get In the Darkness. There we go. That will be our freedom. So that's 140 days. That's 210 days. And it'll be 1 year from that. So in late 1938, I will be free. Awesome. This is really good anyway, because production efficiency growth is just a really nice thing to have. Why am I low on steel? What? Oh, because I just gained loads of factories. Nice. Ah. That's okay. So I'm low on things again. Once again, I'm low. Let's get resource efficiency gain, see if that improves. We should be able to get 1 extra steel from that then. That'd be really nice. That would be sexy. Alright. We can do this. Obviously, the first stage of the game is going to be waiting for a short while, but that's alright. That's alright. Just gotta destroy the enemy. Invade Australia. Wipe them out. They have 7 divisions, but we're gonna have so much more. So much more. Okay, what do we get? Can't even do anything with that. Export focus is fine. I guess we can start moving towards limited conscription because we're going to need that anyway. It does mean we can actually start to train some infantry. We can train 2 divisions. That's alright. Okay, this is fine. Armored division, please. Just gotta start massing equipment and wiping them out. We can do this. And then the natural invasion follow-up will be the British Raj. We can take Australia, and we get to have tech Dutch East Indies as well. That'll be great because we get resources. Go towards British Raj, and then we have manpower for days, as well as factories, which would be great. At least we're going to start to get some support equipment. That's something. And next, a lot of political power, which we're going to get now. No, wait, that doesn't give me political power. So first up, the government of New Zealand was the opportunity to pursue progressive social and economic agenda, industrial regulation, workers' rights and social welfare laws and rules. Okay, so then we're going to go towards Statue of Westminster. Nice. That's going to give us tons of political power. Hindenburg incident. Oh no. Oh, the humanity. Oh, it was repaired. No one died. And we will get towards, start getting towards military theorists and start getting air experience and land doctrine research. That'll be helpful. Okay, got concentrated industry 2. That's fantastic. Yeah, getting mortar strikes and stuff is going to be a good idea. Yes, give it to me. Give me your booty. I want the booty. Excellent. Ooh, look at all that chromium up there. Ugh. That looks good. I need it. Right. Okay. This is fine. I just want freedom. That's all I want. I want to be free. Give me freedom, man. Just give it to me. So once we've got situation into the darkness, we're then going to go transfer the new division. We need to make sure we get the transfer the new division first before they leave, because we get 2 free ships. We need 2 light cruisers. But going towards Rotana Alliance and will be better, I think. And the Social Security Act as well. 2 construction, nice. Or rather, construction 2. We should have Marines. Why the hell don't I have Marines? Duh. I'm so dumb. There isn't a foci for them, is there? There might be. There is. But that's okay. We'll get them later. Okay, so we've started our descent into fascism. Hey, Amelia Hart lived. We've started the descent. We are going to be doing this. We are going to absolutely and totally liberate ourselves. We have amassing equipment. We are going to be free very shortly, so I'm just going to show you before the episode ends. Getting Statue of Westminster, which will be really cool. Statute of Westminster, I'm sorry to say. Right. Awesome. And then, whoops, in the darkness. A right inherent in the democratic system championed by our mother country. True strength cannot be demonstrated through compromise. Oh yeah. Autonomy, progress, construction speed. Okay, we will now get an army theorist, a military theorist. So we can start using that. Leadership person in the Soviet Union, cool. We're on the way to fascism, my friends. Look at this fascism. Oh baby. I am excited. So, in the next episode we will continue. So, I was Alderhill, and I will continue to be. If you've enjoyed the series, you can leave a comment below. You can also leave me a like, which helps me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching, and I'm happy to be back doing regular videos for you every single day, twice daily. So, kia ora, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.